This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Gonna run it. It's McKenzie. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Trying to run, it's McKenzie. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabs it. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Off play action on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. The play action fake. Floats it out in space. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. To the air, it's Grimes. And he was hit just as he released. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the move. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fires it down the seam. Snags it inside the 20. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a give to Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on fourth down. NC State comes to the line. They'll run for it. It's Durham. And he breaks the play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Could be an alley. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Right on the money. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Wants to throw. It's Grimes. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touch. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes to the right. He's at the 20. To the house. Touchdown. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? Makes a grab and room to run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKenzie. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Complete. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll start on the ground with Durham. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll pull it down and run. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping.
Now the pitch. Here's a little room there. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, here's Durham. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Handoff, Caden Durham. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's a heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Oh, they're after him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half, because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception...
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike. Just about 30 seconds to go in the half. How aggressive do you want to be here? Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Turns it loose. Makes a grab for a big play. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. At the 35, he's got room. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. They'll try the counter. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Grimes. Under fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll start on the ground with Durham. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Running inside, it's Scott. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time.
There's some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's caught. It's Andrews. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Grimes. He's moving out of the pocket. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. run inside. It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking for room. It's Scott. Maybe a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Give to the back. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Caught behind the line. It's Andrews. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's Grimes. Fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Fights off a defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception.
Snags it, and there's running room.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Touchdown, NC State! And once he found open... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKenzie. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cruz. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. Pulls it and fires to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Andrews.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Running inside, it's Scott. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They go right back to it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Past the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown Wolfpack! And the
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Grimes. On the move, he fires. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Got his man in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw check down.
Makes the grab in their space. The Bulldogs using their 1st timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Finish window for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an on.
A run for the quarterback. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Andrews. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Grimes. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll try to take it back. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he'll get in for the late touch.